Good morning. It's Thursday, March 26th. I got a quick message for Miss Sherritt's class, and I guess this could probably go out to Ms. Malatesas in my class too. We just want to encourage you to please use Zoom during class. You can get an instant response from us if there's a problem with a link or something like that. For email, Ms. Sherritt checks it about once in between classes, and for the Google Classroom stream, she's going to be checking that at the end of the day. So if you have any problems with anything, the most efficient means of getting help is by going on to Zoom for sure. All right, let's do some feedback from the renewable versus non-renewable resources. Good job going around your home and finding renewable versus non-renewable resources. The quick follow-up, it's important to remember that renewable means it's a resource that will naturally reform within our lifespan. If I use a piece of paper from a tree, another tree will grow within my lifespan to create more wood for that paper. Whereas if I use electricity that was generated from a coal plant, the coal takes millions of years to form naturally and replace itself, which is much longer than yours or my lifespan. That's going to be considered non-renewable. So don't get confused with the reused and recyclable. Those are different things compared to renewable versus non-renewable. You can always check in on Zoom to have a conversation about it if it still boggles your mind a little bit. Also, there are still many people who are not fully following the directions for the assignments. You want to please make sure that definitions are correct. You need to add your text boxes, your arrows where they need to appear, and write incomplete sentences when it asks you. So that would be extremely helpful. Thank you so much for that. Now for today's agenda. Of course, you're going to be starting with the intro video, which is going to have some wonderful, helpful info for you. Then you're going to move into the Edpuzzle, which is going to focus on the transfer of thermal energy. We're going to be reviewing back on our phase changes and utilizing your heat arrows, things like that. You're going to look at the teacher example slide if you need help with ideas for pictures or how to write your sentence. Find 2 examples of phase changes in your home or something you can see from your window, and take pictures of these 2 examples and insert them on the slides. Remember, you're going to be using the same slide number in a student slide deck for the rest of the year. You can always go back to that original link, but if you just remember that number and stick with it, that's the number you're going to want to use. You can drag and drop the arrows to show the transfer of energy causing this phase change. Remember, heat steals from the warmer item and gives it to the poor or colder item. And of course, always remember there are helpful comments on the instruction slide if you are having a hard time making your arrow show up or thinking of ideas. Your optional activities today, we have a phase change IXL game and a new calm meditation. Don't forget that we still have bird bingo going on. Miss Sherritt saw a yellow-bellied warbler yesterday on her bingo card. Also, we have the gratitude journal, which is still available, and the yoga challenge you can still do. Ouch. Those are great things. And then next week, we will most likely be starting Unit 5, which will be focusing on photosynthesis and cellular respiration. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Appreciate it.